Coming to you live from my secure toilet paper fortress. I'm zmoT. This is War Factory. We are going to be doing this as fast as we possibly can. Might get interrupted. If I do pause the video, you guys won't hopefully notice, and then we'll come back. Lots and lots going on today. Let's have a look at War Factory with our HQ18 XP46 account. This is one where warrior users could just hit straight up. No shields means that warrior users, you're going to have to shock that microwaver, but you'll also shock other things with it. Will be very, very interesting. I'm not going to do that because my warriors are only level 11. So we're just going to clear as many of these rockets as we can right here, right now. Going to flare that far, far rocket. You could, if you are super, super gutsy, use the Grappler Express. I am not going to be doing that because I am far too wimpy. We're going to mark this rocket right here. Hopefully do a nice, pretty little double hack. This is where we need the finger cam. I think did not get the double hack off. Not a huge concern though, because we've already got the right one marked. Now we can do the double hack. The shock blaster is going to be an issue, but we're just going to try anyways and hope that we can't do the double hack. Yes, indeed we can. Now, just where the heck we want to use our gunboat energy. I am going to use it on this shock blaster over here because I don't want to go anywhere near those flotsams. Flotsams, low levels, just not super, super fun whatsoever. So we're going to try to come from down here. That'll also take some of the grapplers out of the equation. We're going to retreat and come back to get a fight another day, I guess you could say. Now we're going to come in here and we're going to get rid of these shock launchers. Shock launchers, also a problem. Getting rid of them with Everspark, far, far easier than trying to use our level HQ18 artillery and barrage. My artillery and barrage are maxed for HQ18, but it just doesn't do anywhere near the damage that you get with HQ23. So we're going to come in here and we're going to try to double hack. There we go. Down go the shock launchers. We're now getting a nice, easy, soft spot where we can hit the core from. We're going to have to see. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to hit the core or if we're going to clear some stuff first. It all depends how well this attack goes. So attack number 2, fairly good. We're going to have a quick scout, then we'll come back and clear a little bit more. I mean, we have not used any troops yet, and we've got 3 attacks left. That's the beauty of War Factory. Supercell, if you're watching, please give us 1 intel per unused attack. That would make me try to solo it, incentivize not using all 5 attacks. We'd get rid of my whole channel, essentially. I'm built around the lazy way to take this down, but I'm happy to change if it means we get more intel. At this point, this rocket launcher is going to be a bit of an issue because my kill zone is going to be right about here. So I am going to get rid of that rocket launcher just because it's only going to cost us like probably, I'm going to guess less than 20 gunboat energy. We started at 101. We're going to click the button. We're going to flare that rocket. Little bit of a gap smoke because we can. And then maybe, I think it's only actually going to cost us 15 gunboat energy to get rid of that rocket. So just trying to showcase where using Everspark can be so good. We're going to barrage, artillery I should say, don't barrage because we knew there was only a little bit of health left. And now we're just going to get rid of some mines. And at this point, we're ready to hit the core. It's not going to be a super easy core hit, but you can use 1 more attack. You even drop troops at this point if you're so inclined. I am not going to do that because I'm fairly comfortable using the smokey troop strategy. It all depends on your comfort levels. At any point where I have retreated, you could totally drop troops. For example, on this right side, dropping grenadiers or bombardiers would be a great way to farm some gunboat energy. I'm not going to do that. We're now going to switch it up and get Miss Brick into the fray. Yes, the fray. I got told that I don't use big words, which is good. I like to try to use words. Anyways, we got 1 shock over here. We can probably ignore those flotsams. 1 shock over there. We're going to have to shock a little bit early because of the microwaver on the right-hand side. But overall, it's really only 2 shocks. So I'm going to drop over on this side. That way we're not going to get too close to that microwaver until the last possible second. And really, you don't probably need to use 3 smokes to drop here, but we really don't care. We've got lots and lots of GBE here, and so use your GBE wisely. We're going to drop this smoke a little bit early because I don't entirely know if we need to shock that microwaver or not. So now we're going to flare the core, 1 shock, 2 shocks, and then 1 more shock over here. And that should pretty much do it. Fairly easy War Factory, I think, as long as... There we go. So War Factory down. I showed the health early on, but no shields means that there's lots and lots of options. If you're boosted and a max level, you can probably just barrage it down. HQ18 making it look fairly easy, I think. Again, you don't need to smoke your troops into the kill zone, but it's great practice for your operation attacks, and you have 2 shots at it. So try a smokey attack. If that fails, you can always come in with some other strategy, or possibly you use troops for all of your attacks. So if you're going to comment and say, hey, I did it in 2, totally reasonable. Anyways, we're going to switch to a max account. I'll be back in just 1 second. Speaking of max accounts, I have been recording my operation attacks for this week. I've got a couple doozies so far, only 2. Gonna get a 3rd pretty quick. Oh man, someone soloed Conifold. Darn, I was really hoping to get that one into the mix. Did not block it off. I just got to the wrong account. I'm gonna switch. I'll be back in just a second. Should I have edited that out? Probably. But nonetheless, we're going to get in here and we're going to try to solo this. Brick. Might as well use Brick, I think. This seems like a fairly straightforward solo for heavy Zooka is probably your best bet, I would think. But I don't have any heavies loaded. We don't have instant training on this account. So we're just going to go full frontal, drop some troops, see if we can't take this down. Should be a solo. Now, should be a solo. If you've been watching this channel for long, you'll know that should be a solo doesn't necessarily mean a solo, because we just did this with 0 planning, 0 scouting, 0 thought process. So, whether or not that's going to happen, I can't say for sure. We're going to throw an extra smoke there because I really do like smoking critters. Smoking critters is not really something you need to do, but it can be fairly fun and whatnot. So we're going to throw some extra critters here as well, just to distract things for a couple extra seconds. Boom goes the dynamite. Fairly easy solo. Didn't lose very many troops. That's completely unboosted. XP, I don't even know. We're HQ23, but the smoky critters were definitely helpful. By throwing that back-to-back smokes, you guarantee that you A, keep the delay, and B, your critters show at the perfect instance. Sometimes you throw critters and they bounce and they haven't quite landed yet and all your troops get roasted, but fairly easy solo for an XP67 player. Hopefully you guys, if you have any inclination at all, I would highly suggest trying for the solo. It's great operation practice. It's a great way to work on your smoky troops without letting your task force down. Anyways, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you're staying safe. Lots of crazy things happening in the world today. I have not talked about them at all because trying to keep things fairly positive here, but there is a lot of turmoil and craziness, and I referenced it at the very beginning of this video with the toilet paper fortress, and just hopefully smarter heads prevail, because the idea of fighting over toilet paper and stuff like that, and people buying 27 bottles of soap, everyone else needs to wash their hands too, man, or you're gonna get sick. Let's stay sane. I'm just gonna make sure that I've got all of my ducks in a row here. Need to make sure I get my supply chest before I leave this account, so you might as well come with me, and we're going to do a quick attack just to get that done. Wow, look at all of the green statues. This person is clearly planning for the apocalypse. Green statues are a great way to not play your account whatsoever. So in the event you have to not play Boom Beach because you can't charge your phone because of the apocalypse, you're still going to be getting resources, and that's where green statues have a great use. Obviously, a little bit of tongue-in-cheek there. I don't recommend green statues basically ever. Green statues are for people who don't play the game. If you're watching this channel, you obviously play the game and want to get amazing, or you just like my friendly banter and chatter. Either way, that's all for me. I'm zmoT. Thanks for coming in. Now that I've got my supply chest, I will let you go. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, leave a comment. Let me know what's going on, what you're doing, what you like about Boom Beach, what's new and interesting in your world, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm zmoT. Peace.